I'd like to continue the discussion we had about working safely around equipment, but I want to cover something very specific, and that's pinch points. A pinch point is an area where one or more moving objects can come together with another object. Imagine the two blades of a scissors. What happens to whatever is between those blades? Yeah, one becomes two. Now what happens when two gears mesh together? You get the picture. Now, what I want to make you aware of today is any point on a piece of equipment that moves, spins, or articulates can be dangerous or even deadly. It can be as simple as a swinging cab door, a conveyor roller, or the articulation area of a wheel loader. And when the loader turns, the front and rear frames rotate around the articulation joint with thousands of pounds of hydraulic force. Anything caught in there is in serious trouble. If you go into an articulation area, like on a wheel loader, to check a fluid, for example, make sure the engine is off with the work equipment on the ground, parking brake on. Now, if you're going to do any extended work in a hinge area, make sure you lower all work equipment to the ground, put all levers in neutral, and shut the machine down. Then, using the frame lock bar to lock both front and rear frames together. Now, some people think the frame lock bar is just for trailering the machine. Nope. Use the frame lock anytime you work in the hinge area. And if you need to use the frame lock bar, you should also use our lock and tag out procedure. Tag out the ignition switch, turn the battery disconnect switch to the off position, and lock it out with one of our locks whenever possible. Then, let everyone in the area know that the machine is locked out and not to be operated until you put it back into service. Don't take any unnecessary chances. Now, what other machines on the job site have frame locks? Articulated trucks and graders do, and artics and dump trucks have lock pins to lock their beds in the raised position when you need to work beneath the bed. Now, how about excavators? Do they have pinch points? Sure they do. You do not want to get caught between the track frame and a swinging upper structure. Look at the boom and arm of an excavator. Anything that can hinge can create a scissor effect. Think about the push arms on a dozer. Again, don't get between the push group and the track frame. And if you ever have to work under a push arm or loader arms and bucket, make sure they are securely blocked in place before you crawl under them. And in these situations, make sure you've locked and tagged out the machine so it can't be started by mistake. When you're working around equipment, you should constantly be analyzing the situation. Think what will happen if that machine, roller, or gear moves. Could your loose clothing or hair or jewelry get caught and pull you into a bad situation? Constantly plan how you can protect yourself. Remember, you are the most important asset on this work site.